Ricco, Fajardo.
Hey guys, hey. Yeah. Okay, good.
What,
Good to see y'all.
Dude.
We're vamping a little bit. This is what we call in theater a vamp. That's when not quite ready yet. You know, people are still getting here, and so while that happens, usually an actor comes out or someone, and they're like, yeah, da 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 da. They do a tap dance, maybe a song.
Are we gonna do that, or you want to do a cappella?
Song. We improv a song.
Like we were singing a lot last night. That was fun.
We were singing a lot last night, but now that I know what you're capable of, this guy.
Did someone say do Creed?
All right.
Oh, I thought you said Creed. I'm like, someone still listens to Creed? That's like Nickelback from like the 90s.
Let's improv a song about My Hero Academia until all our crew is here. So we need a character from My Hero Academia.
All Might.
Deku, classic. Okay, this is a song about Deku. What kind of song should it be? Like, we need another.
Let's go like in C, G.
Okay. Well, but we need. No, I was gonna mean like, what's the story? Is Deku?
Oh, he's gonna go to the shopping mall.
There, that's good. Okay, yeah.
Shopping mall.
Deku buying clothes.
Hey, come here.
Huh, what? Oh. All right, this is a brand new song about My Hero Academia. Justin Briner, wherever you are, this goes out to you. Because this is about you. Deku.
Ooh, Deku. Deku was going down to the shopping mall today, does not know what to say.
He was looking around for a new sweet town to buy some superhero clothes that day.
Ooh,
That's a vamp, see? That's a vamp. When the vocalist doesn't know, they just go, or the millennial whoa.
Oh, we do that too?
Whoa. Every song has that. Anyway, Deku's at the shopping mall buying clothes. He sees Bakugo to his left. Now he's a little freaked out. Oh.
And then he stopped at GameStop.
Hey, that's it.
Lindsay, Seidel, everybody. Aaron Dismuke. I don't want to waste the whole time singing him. You're awesome. I'm sorry. No, I looked at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the My Hero Academia Orchestra, only exclusive here at SacAnime. Wow. You know, I wasn't sure how we were going to start off or top the panel from yesterday, but woo!
Hi, guys.
Hey!
Hey!
This has been a really fun convention.
It has been so fun.
Yeah,
I'm sad it's the last day.
I know.
Yeah, that.
I think that's going to be stuck in my head for the next week.
The memes, my friends. That was delightful.
Thank you guys for joining in on that.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was fun. That was a moment.
Welcome to the My Hero Academia panel.
That's right.
You want to say that one more time?
Part 2.
Sorry, director. Welcome to the My Hero Academia panel. With that being said, let's go ahead and get this started, guys. How are you guys doing? Have you been enjoying the entire weekend of SacAnime?
Oh,
especially
yeah.
today?
It's been great, man. I miss the Bay Area. I love California.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty great.
This is one of the funnest conventions there is. You guys are awesome.
Agreed.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, that was weak. Good Lord.
Goodness.
Thank you.
Where did that come from?
Oh, Aaron.
It wasn't turned on.
You could sing the death metal.
My husband's told me that. Yeah.
What did you do that prompted him telling you
Well,
that?
he enjoys some metal bands, and I always make fun of it. And so he's like listening to whatever, and I come up to him and I'm like, oh, and he's
And they're,
like,
super sweet lyrics. Like, I
he's
love
not
you.
amused. He's like, but he's also like, oh, it's kind of impressive.
I love you so much. You are the light of my life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the real lyrics. That's actually really
was
sweet.
that Whisper Screamo?
Yeah, whispers.
I think I told a couple of you guys, I was at Colossal Con last weekend, and the people staying in the room above me, one night they were blasting metal music, but it was interesting because one of the songs was a metal version of Dancing Queen by ABBA. Which was like, Dancing Queen! And then there was also a metal version of the Friends theme song, which we were talking about. It's like, it kind of works.
It does work.
It kind of worked really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke. What
broke.
else? Yeah.
Love life's DOA.
Yeah.
Dang, those are the lyrics?
Yeah.
I mean, it
It's
gets a
dark.
little more optimistic later on, but to start out with, it works.
Yeah. Up until
Anyway.
where you're like,
I'll be there for you.
Yeah.
it's like, well,
The rain starts to fall.
aren't y'all glad to be assailed by us making our ugliest sounds?
Yeah, sorry. I feel like we're just going to end up playing music this whole time.
What's going to like what's going to be this way?
Yeah.
As the
Anyway.
death metal panelist, I understood everything. Anyways, I understood the
I
reference.
got
Yeah.
the reference.
Since we started a little late, will we go ahead and jump into some of the Q&A?
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we introduce ourselves first? And
Oh, yeah, that's
characters
right.
we play.
We kind of just jumped into singing, didn't
That
we?
was
Yeah.
amazing. You did. You were like, oh, dig it.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kellen Goff, and I play Overhaul Kaichisaki.
Hi, I'm Ricco Fajardo, and I play Miria Togata. Sorry, I didn't mean to. No, you're good.
Le Million.
Hello, my name is Lindsay Seidel, and I play Nejire Hado.
Hi, I'm Aaron Dismuke, and I play Tamaki Amajiki, or Sun Eater.
Wait, what's Nejire's hero name?
Sun Eater.
No, not Tamaki Nejire.
Do you know who you
Yeah,
are?
what's your hero name?
I don't know.
You don't know your hero?
No, I don't.
Cool
It hasn't
gr-
come up yet.
Wait, somebody knows her hero name.
Really?
Yeah, I was
It's
like, I
just
wasn't
Nejire?
aware of it.
You don't-
After
but
she's
having a
got the
different
wave.
name.
You don't
Wave motion.
need a nickname, I guess.
Her hero name is King Explosion Murder. It was taken already.
Well, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna Google it.
Well, apparently it's just Nejire. Okay. All right.
Looks like we have our first one.
Hi, guys.
Oh.
Is that Todoroki and Momo? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, what was your reaction when you first got your character?
And you can quote him on that.
Yeah.
Extreme excitement.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear, I auditioned for it and I didn't hear back for like 3 weeks and I was like, okay, maybe I didn't get it. But I just reached out to Colleen and said, thank you so much for the opportunity all the same. And she's like, yeah, stay tuned. I'm like, there's still a chance.
What does that mean?
There's still a chance? What? So, and then I got the booking email. I was like, yeah, it was very exciting.
I had a sleeper kind of reaction to it because I didn't know who the character was really, and so Colleen had us audition for Big Bad Guy and Big Good Guy, and wound up getting Big Good Guy. And she's like, it's really exciting. You should check it out. And so she's like, I encourage you to look at the manga, and she sent me stuff.
She sounds like a scolding mother.
She was. She's like, if you don't know what this is, Through Gritted Teeth, you better read it. I was like, oh. Okay.
Shout out to Colleen
Thanks,
Clickenbeer.
Colleen Clickenbeer.
Yeah, Colleen! She's the
and
best.
I had a lot. It was actually my friendos around me that told me. My buddy Matt Shipman came up and was like, "Dude, do you realize who you're playing?" And I was like, "Ah, he seems really cool. He's a fun-looking vault boy, Tintin-looking."
What's the name of Matt's character? He's the wind guy.
Yeah, he's angry wind guy.
The guy with the big gauntlet and his head bleeds from bowing too hard.
Yeah,
He's like, "What's up, guy?" Anyway.
Yes, him, Matt. But he filled me in about Mirio. He's like, it's terrific. And he was like, put his hand on my shoulder. Was like, bro. I was like, oh, okay. And so then I read more about it. I was like, oh.
He put his hand on your shoulder and said, bro, and
Yeah.
that's all you needed.
That's all I needed.
Bro, dude, man, bro.
Bro. And I knew.
Oh, that's like,
Hey. Exactly. But you in that one vowel, the bro. I knew. I was like, oh my God. So anyway, yeah. And I knew right then and there that it was going to be something special. So.
So I found out when I was sitting on one of the couches at Funimation waiting for my next session to start. And this was shortly after I had moved back to Dallas. So I'm from Dallas. I had lived there all my life. And then I moved to Nashville after I got married because my husband was in school over there. And I had just moved back to Dallas a little over a year ago. And Colleen walked by, the director, and she's like, oh, hey, you're in town. I was like, no, I live here again now. And she was like, what, you do? You moved back? And I was like, yes, I moved back. She was like, okay, this is awesome because I think I have the perfect role for you. And I'm like, great. And then she like walked away and didn't tell me what it was she was referring to. Yeah. And then the next time I came in, I saw her and she came by and she's like, okay, you are going to be one of the big three in My Hero Academia. And I was like, what? That's amazing. I was so excited. Yeah. And then she like walked off again. She's a very busy lady. And I was just sitting there like, okay, like this is great. I guess it's a done deal.
Her hero name is Nejire-chan.
Yeah, Nejire-chan.
Yes.
Okay.
You threw on a chan, see. Supervise it.
Very good.
I didn't. So I did an email audition, and then got like a confirmed that she had received it, and then like a few weeks later she sent me an email that I think was actually meant to be the you were cast email, but I did not understand that, or like I didn't think I was cast initially. Like,
I remember that.
Yeah, she was
you
like,
didn't believe her? What?
well, she was a little vague about it. It was like, it said, hey, just checking that you're going to be in town for the next, year or so, and that you don't plan to, I don't know, quit your job and move away or get into heavy drugs because I may have a part for you, and it'll be super popular and cool, but, if you don't want it, if you're not interested, then, let me know. And I was like, yeah, if you decide to use me, I'm definitely going to be here. Thanks. And I didn't want to say let me know even, because that seemed demanding.
Yeah, it's too forward.
And then I got a text from Tara that was like, hey, can you come in and record this? And I was like, okay, I'm cast. Now I know. Yeah.
That was intense. I remember when you mentioned that because Colleen mentioned I don't know if I told you this, but after I figured out it was Mirio, I went and talked to Colleen and I was in the booth with her. And she was like, yeah, it's really exciting. And you got these two best friends. I'm still trying to figure out who your main homeboy is. Amajiki, and I was like, oh, cool, well, who are you considering? And then when your name popped up, I was like, Aaron.
I got that.
We've worked together a lot.
I also got the roommate buff. Me and Ricco are roomies.
Roommate buff, yeah, plus
So it's like, of course we'll be great friends.
When Colleen told you that he was one of the ones, you were like, oh God, anybody but him, right?
Yeah. So can you maybe?
Yeah, he's real professional.
No, I was super stoked.
No.
I was super pumped. But I didn't want to tell you and get it in your head. You know what I mean? Because you're an actor and you're waiting on a role. I don't want to be like, hey, she said good things. Or to me, I'm not like a believer. I'm superstitious at all, but I don't want to be like, hey, really great things were said about you, and then you don't get it. You're like, You know, that's the worst feeling. So I was just like, hey, I hope things go well, bro. You know, so it. But we're together, yeah.
It worked.
Ow!
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually I never got the confirmation from Colleen. It was just like someone reached out to me to say that I was booked, and the private message I sent her was, and I quote, "The noise I made when I got the email this morning was not human." Thank you so much, Colleen. I cannot wait to get started. And yeah,
That's awesome.
That's great.
hit magic from there. Thank you, guys.
Great question. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have one too?
Yeah.
Feel free to touch the mic and yeah. Does
Hi,
it?
my name's Riley, and my question is, did you like My Hero Academia before you started voice acting in it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Did you like My Hero before you started voice acting?
I hated it. No.
No, I absolutely abhorred it. No, I loved it. My boy was Kaminari from the beginning. He is the best boy. He is the best boy. I was so with it. Like at first, see, I'm one of those hipsters. I'm like, okay, everybody likes this. Maybe I shouldn't get into it until it's like. But then I got it. It's like, well, it's superheroes. Why am I holding back? And it's like, okay, I understand. I like watched through season 1. I was like, okay, yeah, I can see why people like this. So yes, I was a big fan of it before that. Yeah.
Straight out of the gate? No. Not at first. And I'll tell you why. Because
They
I
go,
had a lot.
"Boo."
I know. No. You know, I gotta boo. Just give me a second.
Get out.
There's an ellipsis. Because there's a lot of content, guys. There's a lot of anime to watch out there. And when you're working on shows like this, and you're casting different shows, you usually like to watch the stuff that I'm in. I like to see what's going on. And I wasn't casting My Hero Academia. And so priority of anime, I was like, oh yeah, My Hero's a big thing over at the company we work at, Funimation. Yeah. Justin's in it. Oh yeah, cool. Cliff. Oh yeah, Bakugo is that Fire Guy? Cool, right on. High five, dude. Like I work with Cliff a bunch, and it was just one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's this show, it's there, Dragon Ball, I'm working on Dragon Ball, we're doing all this different stuff. My Hero, we'll get to it at some point, ? But then people are like, dude, you gotta check out the show, I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe. And I watched the first episode, I was like, okay, yeah, I get the hero, Deku. I'm like, yeah, oh good, Justin's doing a great job. Again, I'm not like, fully, I watched a bunch of Naruto. I've waded through all the Shippuden filler. Yeah. Listen, guys, I'm a veteran of watching some long show. One Piece. I'm like, I'm weathered. I'm weathered. No, dude. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, anyway, there we go.
Anyway, but My Hero feels like a show that's gonna go on and on and on. I was like, okay, you know what that feeling is, right? Okay, got it.
And we wanted to, right?
It's a little overwhelming.
Right?
And get ready for a show that's gonna go for. So I was like, all right, here we go. But anyway, long story short, too late. I went and proceeded to watch all the first season, and I was hooked. Talked with Aaron about it. We started talking about the philosophy of heroes and if the villains could be heroes and perspective and all. It became an obsession, and now I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So similarly to Ricco, I have had the same experience with struggling to have enough time because you're working on different shows and you want to be watching the shows that you're in so that you're up to date on everything and you're informed about your character and the characters in your show. And so because I had not worked on My Hero Academia, I had not found the time to start watching it before I was cast in it. But I was hearing so much from so many people about how great it was and that I needed to watch it. And I was like, okay, so it's on my list, gonna get to it. And so then of course, when I found out that Colleen was gonna cast me, I was like, okay, now I really need to get on it. And now I am fully aware of why everybody's so into it. It's an awesome show.
I think I guess I started watching before, yes. Before I was cast, I watched like 10 episodes, and then like months passed, and then I like randomly started watching again, and then like over the course of like 1 week, about 3 months ago, I caught up completely and watched All Might Fight One for All and cried. Yeah, this show's so good.
Yeah. Oh man. You say run whenever You Say Run starts playing.
You say run. Yeah. I know you're gonna go in. Like the dream is just to be fighting while You Say Run plays. Like, and then you can die happy. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, great questions. Thanks.
I'm really nervous. Okay.
Hey.
Hi, really nervous. I'm Dad.
My question is, if you and your character were to meet each other, how would that sort of interaction go? Like, what would go on? How would they-
If we were to meet,
Are you asking what would happen if Overhaul and Mirio met each other?
No,
No,
in
as in like
person.
you
If
and-
Kellen met,
You.
Oh,
You met Overhaul.
I was going to say.
No, don't say. Don't say anything.
If I met Overhaul and I think he would be annoyed of me quite quickly and just walk away or kill me immediately. Because I'm kind of like bubbly, like, hi, nice to meet you, and he's like, get away from me. So I don't think our personalities would really work that well, but yeah.
I see a montage of Mirio and I just like working out, eating food,
Oh,
like
Lord.
copious amounts of food, and just like challenging each other to do things. But like, oh yeah, you want to do that? That sounds cool. Let's do this. Yeah, like blah blah. It's just, I'm a pretty high energy guy, but I feel like I might tap out to Mirio. But yeah, it's just 5 a.m. Mirio going like, you ready for some CrossFit? And I'm like, no.
It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where Sandy's trying to do everything like dangerous with SpongeBob before she goes into hibernation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just super active, but every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love it.
I think I would get along great with Nejire. She seems like she would be a hoot to hang out with.
You wouldn't mind all the questions?
I don't generally mind questions. Like I'm good with sharing a lot about myself. I'm a pretty open book, so I don't think I would mind it. Yeah, I think she'd be a lot of fun to hang out with. I'd have fun with her. I mean, maybe it would be one of those things where like I'd have to take her in smaller doses. Like I can't, like it'd be maybe a little bit draining to spend time with her like all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe she wouldn't be like my best friend, but we would be like good friends, maybe like see each other a couple times a month kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's so
She's like,
specific.
if you're looking to go out and have a good time tonight, it's like, oh, Nejire,
Yeah, I know
that's
who
right.
to call.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
right,
She'd be. I feel like she'd be a good wing woman if I needed one of those, which I don't because I have a husband. But if I did,
She'd be fun to dance with.
she would be fun to dance with, and coincidentally, I'm really fun to dance with. So I think that would work out well.
I think that me and Tamaki could get along if we had a shared objective, like a puzzle to do, or something like that. But if like we're just trying to make small talk, I think I would rapidly be like, you would rather not be doing this, and I would give him space.
Yeah.
And so we wouldn't really get to know each other. It would take a long time. Yeah.
I could see you two playing like video games.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's a great.
You don't
scene
like
to
puzzles?
Imagine. Just both of them looking at the table, just nervously trying to think of what to say
They
next.
they assemble the whole thing and it's a potato.
Oh my! I have my new Prince idea. It's really good.
It's really good.
Cool.
You
Yeah.
want to talk about stuff, Tamaki?
How about things?
How about things?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
Take care.
Yo.
That's a lot of yo-yos.
So when you first started your career, would you have ever imagined that you would star in something big like My Hero Academia?
Start our career. Would you ever imagine we started it with My Hero Academia?
Oh, I can give you a definitely not. I was 9 when I started my career, and I had no idea what I was doing in the first place. Like, I started out in Fruits Basket, and I was just like, thanks, y'all. Yeah, and that show's been like actually super popular. Yeah, I was little hero Soma, the sheep, who's like, he's actually a total jerk, but he's pretty cute, so people forgive him, I guess. Yeah, I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know who would be watching. It's been really amazing and like has completely changed my life. So yeah, I'm appreciative.
Yeah, similarly, I started when I was only 10 years old, so I definitely had no concept. I didn't really even know that much about anime and the anime world and the awesome community that was there. And
That's you.
What's that?
That's you.
Yeah, that's you guys. I had no idea that there were shows out there that were super popular and had these huge fan bases. So no, I had no idea when I first started my acting career that I could ever be a part of something as cool as this. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like I'm living out a dream that I didn't even know that I had. That doesn't make any sense, but I guess the point is what I'm trying to say, a better way to say it is being a part of this is cooler than anything that I could have imagined back when I first started. Yeah.
I can echo that sentiment. In terms of starting career, I went to school for theater. I did not anticipate doing anime, although I've watched a ton of it. Growing up with it, my brothers and I, we watched everything, and so when I met Marina on that one film set, Dark Night, for many moons ago, and I auditioned at Funimation, I didn't anticipate doing voiceover. I actually was like, oh, cool, yeah, I got a role at Funimation. That wasn't my goal. My goal is I want to act. Yeah. And so whether it's theater, film, commercials, whatever, that's just my jam. So the fact that my heroes come up and it's sort of things have bloomed in a different way. And another thing to that point, I've been doing anime for a while, and to have a role like Mirio come up where all of a sudden it's people oh, I didn't know you did all these other things. I'm yeah, I've been doing it for a while. I just didn't but now it's a part when you're a part of a property that is as huge as this.
Right.
I'm oh, cool. Yeah, it's exciting and kind of crazy, dude. It's wild because
it is wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
No.
No.
Thank you. No, I see. My hero wasn't the huge thing first. It's huge. Don't get me wrong, but when Freddy came out, Five Nights at Freddy's, that exactly that sort of launched me into this whole thing. 3 years ago, this was my first convention, and I saw how many people were into it. I was like, oh, I didn't think there would be this many people who liked what I did. So, it would be a lie to say I haven't gotten, or I got used to it, or I haven't gotten used to it. There are too many double negatives. I'm sorry. But yeah, if we're talking way back when, I couldn't have dreamed that it would go this way. But I am so happy that it did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on up.
Guys, thank you for coming.
Hey.
Hi. So you guys all kind of have really strong personalities as characters.
Thanks.
Where do you draw inspiration from for those really high energy or low energy characters?
Caffeine helps me a lot.
Get to borrow mine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Caffeine and going into my recording session on a full stomach. No, but yeah, I realize not what you're actually asking. You're asking where do we draw?
Other characters.
Yeah, other characters. Something that does help a lot is when we're dubbing for a project rather than doing something that hasn't already been done in another language. Is obviously we can draw from the performances that have been done in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
And so that makes the recording experience way different than it would be if we were just trying to, entirely come up with this on our own and don't have anything kind of to go off of as a guide. And so that's really helpful to help us set, what kind of energy and tone we're supposed to go for. Yeah, you guys want to add to that?
I'd say definitely music.
Yeah.
When a character appears and they kind of have a certain sort of sound that accompanies them. Really, video games, everything, music is just carries everything for me. With characters also, anime characters, their eyes, and it's kind of a strange thing, but they're windows to the soul. I'm sure you guys, whatever anime characters you enjoy, you look and there's always a little sparkle or something to their eyes or the way that they're animated. That
yours are just black dots.
I was about to get to that. Thank you for hijacking that, Kellen.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, but that's okay. But to the point, you can tell when the artist is giving you a gift to their. No, bro, please don't, please don't. The artist, the composer. they both are giving you gifts when you get to see not gifts, gifts, when you see a character for the first time. And so when you take a swing at it, and yes, and also the Seiyu, the Japanese voice actor, all of that combined, you're like, you get an energy and breathe around it and off you go.
Yeah. No, I'm
My
sorry.
black
It's just
Mirio's vacuous
you're talking
dark
about
eyes.
but they're literally just pitch black.
Do you see the love? I see the love in his eyes.
I see a hex code of 00000.
The Matrix.
Anyway, for Overhaul specifically, I like to draw a lot from past performances when I go into my characters, not in the way of like impressions always, just in the way that like there's a certain energy to Nathan Lane or to Ed Wynn or to like or Jimmy Durante, even older actors and new actors alike. But everybody's unique, and you can if you see past like what they usually play and like look into the energy, there is a common energy that they bring to every part, and that is easily, not copyable, but you can let it influence what you do for different characters. So we're all, sort of working off of each other, and we teach each other stuff just by watching what like what you did. If we're bringing it back to my hero, like watching you fight everybody, that you taught them all a lesson, didn't you? Yeah. So yeah, it's sort of the same with acting. You can just you see someone's performance and you can sort of apply what they do, like, oh, you can say it that way, or oh, you can express yourself this way to bring a point across that you didn't think you could.
There's an expression I've heard, and I love it. It's good artists borrow, great artists steal. Now that's, but I know it sounds bad like stealing, but at the same time, like we're all working on stuff together. And if you see something that resonates, Nathan Lane, amazing performer.
Yeah.
You're like, what is that energy? Like, just move, and then everything just kind of comes out, and like you're like, whoa, what is that? What is that?
And even when each person tries to go in and kind of emulate the same energy that someone else is putting out, because it resonates with them, it's going to come out differently. So it's still going to be unique because it's coming from somebody else.
If you're playing a song that somebody else wrote on a different instrument, it's going to sound different, and it'll be original in that way.
Yeah, I think they covered it really well.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
Great question.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Man.
Thanks, brother. Sorry, we started clap. I'll clap. I clap.
We're just so.
Clap. I just gotta clap.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
You can see, right?
I can see.
Okay, good.
Enough. So our question is, if you could meet a specific character from My Hero Academia, who would it be?
If you can meet a hero
if you could be a kid.
If you could meet one of them.
Oh, meet one.
If you could meet any of the characters.
And they have their powers?
Yes.
Sir Night-Eye.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He is scary.
Yeah, you want to
You
see
wanna
who
know?
intimidates who first?
No. Sir Night-Eye. I'm not going to spoil it. I just like to meet him because his quirk. It's just.
Yeah.
I know what you're
I'm like, hey, bro. Question.
You
Look at my future.
You could big fish it.
What's that?
You could big fish it, and then you could be super brave because. Okay. I don't want to spoil either. Anyway. That's a really good answer.
I'd love to meet Jiro because she is such a talented musician, but she doesn't ever show it, and I'd love to jam with her because not a lot of people know this. I grew up. My dad was a studio musician, so he taught me how to play guitar growing up. So I love music, and I'd love to jam with her, even if she gets a little, flustered. Yeah. Do you need more time? Do you want us to riff?
It's just hard to.
Okay. Well, yeah, no. Everybody that I can think of a way to like abuse or manipulate their powers to my own advantage, they're all spoilers.
I kind of meet Froppy.
So like,
Froppy be super cute to me.
Froppy's cool.
Yeah,
We're just meeting them
Froppy would be
for funsies now.
I think
I
would go.
Right now,
I would go.
You know what?
Okay, final
Momo would be
answer.
cool.
I choose Froppy.
Momo would be cool too. Like
Momo is God.
Yeah.
What about Himiko?
Like, hey,
Yeah, Toga.
so this Transformer's like
Should we
out of
Toga?
stock at Target. Could you do me a solid?
I want to meet Tamaki because I need to ask him how his powers work exactly. Like if he can like hollow out his bones and grow wings and fly. I've been thinking about a lot of things. Like also if he eats a bit of a person, what happens there? Can he look like them?
That's awesome. What
There's
happens?
a lot.
What does he do?
I think he'd just
Double
turn
human.
into. I think he'd turn into.
Just a little piece of him, not the whole person.
Who's the guy who can grow extra
Just something
limbs
that,
and
like, a
stuff?
part
I
that
think he'd just
contains
turn
some
into that.
Cannibalism.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
here.
have to not stand.
Anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like Toga would be fun to meet too.
Toga, yeah.
They'd all be fun to meet.
For
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
screen.
When your characters were introduced, what was your favorite scene?
Oh,
My favorite scene was looking at wreckage and everything just like body parts and cars just like melted together, and I'm still criticizing. They should have thought bigger. Yeah. I really like when he's doing the stare off with Shigaraki. Like, neither of them are intimidated. They're just trying to figure each other out. And I think that's really powerful.
ladies first. Ladies first.
I really enjoyed Nejire getting up in everyone's business and annoying them all with questions. That was fun and funny. Yeah.
I'd say when Mario's just serving up class 1A, and he goes, he's just kind of doing his duty, just teaching the kiddos, and then all of a sudden, Deku catches on to how he fights, and it's that moment of like, oh, you're pretty sharp. Like, there's something special about you. I love that aha moment. He's like, oh, you're like me. And so there's that sweet little moment where even though he's like, I'm going to continue to beat you down, but that was real good. Like, you learn the dodge roll. Awesome.
I like when he pops up behind Jiro and she's just like, ah!
Actually, I think that's my favorite scene for Tamaki too. Is like whenever he's just like head against the wall, like please don't send any of them to the hospital, man.
That's good.
Don't worry, I'm punching them all really soft, really specifically. Been working on it.
Oh, they have a fracture. They can walk it off.
No, it's in their belly. Hit them in the
Recovery
old
girl will
Just a
kiss
little-
them better.
Little taparoo, just boom, boom, boom.
Taparoo.
Yeah.
Just a little taparoonie.
Yeah, and that's how permeation works. I can kind of just like, boop. Now you're gonna be sick. Anyway.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good question.
If you eat something and you'd use permeation, does it
just phase out of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no.
Gotta pick it back.
Well, that's one way to diet. Sorry. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. If your character didn't have a quirk, what would their job be?
If our character didn't have a
quirk,
quirk, what would
like,
their job be?
Nejire would work in customer service.
And she'd hate it.
No, she'd love it.
She'd love it?
Yeah.
Oh, she gets to ask
She
them
gets
all
to-
these
yeah.
questions. Yeah.
Tortured you look. What are you thinking
you know
here?
what?
Let me be clear. I would hate working in retail service, but Nejire would love it.
She'd also be a great journalist.
Yeah, she'd be a great journalist. She'd be really good in retail.
Yeah.
I think Mirio would be a beat cop. He would just be walking on the streets, turning on his baton, like, yep, I'm fighting crime, doing my thing. Yeah.
Or a personal trainer.
Yeah, or personal trainer. Or not both.
Porque no los
Everything.
dos.
Yes.
I think I'd be like a ruthless CEO and just like.
What kind of company?
Pharmaceutical.
Wait,
You're
what?
all sick.
I think I'd be like a bank, like Scrooge, like oh, it's
Swimming in
Christmas,
your
no
money.
days off. Yeah, that kind of thing. I don't know.
But Mr. Overhaul.
Hey, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas, Mr. Overhaul.
Bah humbug. Yeah.
Ringing.
Bah humbug.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think Tamaki would either be an artist or an absolute NEET.
Yeah.
Totally a neat.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed on the art thing.
Yeah. Just coding all day.
Thank
Great
you.
question.
That was a fun
Good
one.
question.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Can I comment on something on that?
Go ahead.
I just want to see like your character being a GameStop employee. Like after someone trades in like 20 consoles in?
Sir, we can only give you $50 for this Xbox.
But
oh, you want to argue? Now you're on the wall. Now you're splattered all over the walls. How do you feel now? You want the $50 now?
Yeah. Is that trade-in or cash? Oh no, you heard it. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
My question is, when you guys see people cosplaying your characters around, what's your immediate reaction?
Can you stand up, Overhaul? Oh my God! That's you. Well, I won't speak for you guys. I adore it because it's like, okay, I must be doing something right, or the artist must be doing something right. It's just like surreal to see. Oh, yeah, you in the back too. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making that. It looks amazing from here. And I'm sure it looks amazing up close, huh?
What's the plurality of overhauls? Is it overhaul-I? Overhaul-ees?
We're a gaggle.
A gaggle of overhauls.
A gaggle of overhauls, yeah.
I just want to ask.
Overhaul A, like A, like a.
Yeah.
We're a subclass of species.
Overhaul A.
No, but yeah, it just boggles. It's like it leaves me speechless. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I get like, let's freaking lose it! Like, it's so exciting. It's so exciting when there's a Mirio that rolls up. I was just at MCM London, and I think I saw a bunch of Kotoros from Zombieland Saga. I was like, this is so exciting. It's so great. And then there weren't any really Mirios around yet because he's kind of hasn't really been in the series too much. But then this one cosplayer appeared, and he was like looking. I could tell he's looking for me, and I could see it through the crowd, and I, from afar went, power! And he and just ran to me, and we looked at each other, and he's like, It was like old family, and we embraced. He's like,
yeah.
He's like,
It
I love
was
you.
a
I love
moment.
you.
It's
I
a
love
moment.
You. Yeah, it's a beautiful moment because we share.
The John Williams score comes in the background, and it's beautiful.
As an actor, as I'm investing in this character, and then I have a cosplayer who's put so much time and effort into making a costume, you know what I mean? And
You guys
it's
are so
hard.
talented.
It's hard, dude. I've, again, come through theater. It's hard to make these costumes so specific. And here's this guy who comes up, and he's like all shredded. And he's like, I've been working out for so long to look like Mirio. I'm like, clearly. And yeah, I have it. I just adore the camaraderie that comes with that. So yes,
absolutely.
It fills my heart.
Yeah. No, it's always extreme excitement when I see a Nagisa back there. Yay! No, I love it. I love it so much. I can't express to you how much I love it when I see people cosplaying my characters. It's always really exciting, and it hasn't. I every single time, and it just fills up my heart with joy, and I will always ask to take a picture with you, and I'm always really excited about it. But it does get awkward when occasionally I'll spot one and I'm like, hey, oh my God, you look amazing. And they're like, thanks, who are you? Thank you.
Yeah, it's a little awkward sometimes.
And then it's oh, they only watch the subs.
Oh, dig it.
They don't care about me.
Right on.
No, but it's still cool. I still love seeing it, regardless.
Yeah, I do what they do, and I also like saying we when I talk about the character to them. It's really fun to be sharing a character with someone else and be like, yeah, have you seen what we do in the manga? Have you seen that fight we're gonna?
All of a sudden we're a part of the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool to
It's a
be
cool
on a
feeling.
team like that. Mm-hmm.
Teamwork, make the dream work. Yeah.
Thanks a bunch.
Great question. Thank you.
Last question.
Woo!
Hello.
You've got a great trot, by the way. That was cute.
If your character were to be an animal, which animal would it be?
Oh, this is a
Gee, I
good
wonder.
question. Okay, let me think.
Think a deer.
Yeah, oh, that's perfect for
My
yours.
character's a deer right now.
Nejire would be a unicorn.
Yeah.
A unicorn. I know that's a mystical creature, but that's what she'd be.
It still counts.
Thank
It
you.
definitely does.
I think
What?
sorry.
Oh, I heard. That's right.
Yeah.
Believe.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
It's a Doge. There's just some kind of Doge, and I love border collies.
You would be a great Shiba.
I know. The look of a sheep, but like that's not the attitude. I think the attitude is more of like a border collie, like
or a golden retriever.
Or like a big old lab that's just like
or a little corgi.
Yeah, but one of those dog attitudes where it's like, I'm here, you're here, we're here, you're home.
We're here together, and we're best friends.
I thought you weren't coming back.
If you're like a Malamute and you just come in, you're like. Power!
What did you were pecking?
Some kind of bird. I think a raven would work for him.
Yeah.
Raven, crow.
That would be perfect.
One of those. Just some kind of blackbird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely question.
Yeah, good
That
question.
would suit him.
What's that?
That would probably suit him.
Yeah. I think so. There's this print down in the exhibitor hall, and he has his jacket off, but then it's like Angel from Marvel. He has these two black bird wings that come out. It's an amazing print, and if you can find it, I wish I knew who the artist was. I'd plug him right now, but it's such a good print, and I got it from a friend, Jessica. Shout out to Jessica. You had some fun last night. We went to karaoke with her last night.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
That Jessica. Yeah.
So I'm drinking so much water, my friends. Hydrate. Stay.
Hydrate, everybody. Remember, 8 cups of water a day, right?
It's getting hot today.
It is getting hot today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it's going to be like high 106. What the heck?
Be careful. Be sure to hydrate today, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
With that being said, guys, if you didn't get your chance to ask your questions, please go ahead and head down to the autograph hall later today. They're going to be doing photo shoots after this, and you can go ahead to 319 for that. And I believe they'll be doing their autograph session about 2 hours or so from now.
Yeah, or so. And then if you want to follow us on social media, I'm at Kellen Goff on most stuff.
At Ricco Fajardo.
Instagram at Lindsay Seidel. Twitter at Severely Lindsay. And Lindsay is spelled with an A, not an E.
I am Aaron __ Dismuke.
And
thanks so much.
That's usually where we post, we post there first about like projects that we're in and stuff. So
please check my Instagram for that Mirio video, by the way, because I met this Mirio that was it was adorable. It was great.
Yeah, and so if you want the latest news on what we're doing, whether it be shows or roles, that's where to find it. Thank you, guys.
Round of applause for them, guys.
Plus Ultra!
Plus Ultra!